Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose. Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
So, dann wollen wir mal gucken, wo wir überhaupt sind.
Und wo müssen wir
Ned,
überhaupt hingehen?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Also wir haben ja den Auftrag, zum Vetter zu gehen oder sowas irgendwie. Ich habe es nicht ganz klar verstanden.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Und so schnell den Untertitel konnte ich es auch nicht so lesen. Oh, stehen hier eigentlich immer am Weg. Ich hasse es. Geht mir aus der Seite. Ich bin irgendeine wichtige Persönlichkeit. Also, dass die Kamera jetzt wieder auf einem Analogstick ist, gefällt mir jetzt persönlich wieder gar nicht.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Das ist Waffe wechseln, gut. Taktische Pause, das ist R2. Soll ich jetzt nicht ausweichen üben? Taktische Pause. So, ich weiß ja nicht, einen Halt dran kriegen. Wie kann ich... Soll ich denn das bitte machen? Ich glaube, den Kampf kann man irgendwie verlieren.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Come on, if you dare!
Die Stärke des physischen Rüstungswerts. Aha. Zorn ist ein Zustand, der deine Spezialkräfte aktiviert. Gut, okay. Gar nichts mehr? Was war das denn?
It appears we've
Eine
brushed up on the
Übungslauf jetzt hier
basics.
vorne.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do
Muss ich
before
mir
we
das erstmal
depart.
alles merken.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for the celebration. The thought of bidding goodbye.
It is never easy to say goodbye.
Die nicht
But you should be going to see her.
Französisch-Englisch raus.
She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Bekämpft haben, wenn ich das richtig erinnere.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Hat sie Lebra?
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
Oder was hat sie?
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One
das ist
thing
alles
brings
dran.
me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. Oh, my blessings
Okay,
go
Lebra hat
with
sie
you,
schon mal
my
nicht.
child. Now, be off.
Irgendeine andere Krankheit. Irgendwas Unbekanntes wird wahrscheinlich noch erläutert werden. Das haben wir gemacht. Jetzt haben wir noch so einen alten Hut auf. Really? Ah, der sieht aber ein bisschen komisch aus. Ich dachte, die wären immer... wie gibt es denn hier hinten so eine Gasse?
Come here, my beauties. Come here, my beauties.
Tell these blue bloods they aren't worth tuppence.
Ich wusste nicht, dass ich hier was plündern kann. Ich wusste auch nicht, dass es hier hinten Gegner gibt. Ich dachte, ich kann direkt quasi weiter, aber wenn wir hier was plündern können, holen wir uns das natürlich alles. Wer weiß, wie wichtig das später alles wird. Ich wusste auch nicht, dass Gegner sind, aber das fand ich jetzt nicht so schwer, den Kampf hier. Eben den Probekampf, den fand ich schwerer. Ich frage mich, ob das hier alles war. Nein, hier ist noch was. Goldmünzen. Könnten natürlich noch von Interesse sein. Wer weiß. Das Spiel ist Gott sei Dank ziemlich leise im Hintergrund. Das ist gut. Dann versteht ihr mich besser. Achso, jetzt wird man da automatisch da reingenommen.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Wo soll ich jetzt lang?
Where would you like to begin?
I've been
Gucken wir
asked
uns
to pay
erstmal
visits to
hier
the
so ein bisschen
ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their
Vielleicht
dwellings are
finden wir
not
noch ein
far
paar
from
Kisten.
here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think
Wahrscheinlich
Constantine
sollen
will
wir
be waiting
jetzt
for us next to the ship?
den Weg da runter
I
gehen.
don't
Wer
know,
ist denn das denn da?
but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Kann ich jetzt nicht gerade sagen. Vorausgesetzt, wir haben ein Item. So, hier ist auch irgendwas. Was? Weiß ich noch nicht.
Good day,
mit dem?
Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place.
We would consider it a tremendous favor
Soll
if
ich
you
mal
would
Ketzer
arrest
töten?
them and deliver them to our guard.
Klasse.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate it.
I must be going. Farewell.
May the light guide you.
The merchant is there.
Good day, my lady. How might I be?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the rules agreed upon with the guard.
Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be...
Sorry, Captain.
Following orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise. If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. In the future, we won't be shocked.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment but refused to reimburse them.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing it to
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm
das
only
ist sie doch.
obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand,
I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever's he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We shall return. See you soon.
Wenn ich richtig eben auf der Karte noch gesehen habe, ist hier das mit der... Finde den Schleuser. Was für ein Schleuser? Hier gibt es ja noch mehrere Quests. Ich dachte, es gibt ja... Ich dachte, ich fahre direkt zum Boot und kann dann direkt weiter, aber so scheint es nicht konzipiert zu sein. Wir müssen also erstmal hier entsprechend einarbeiten. Das Hafenviertel.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Be back soon, Captain.
Zuerst. Untersuche das Verschwinden des... Der Kolle. Das gerade so gelesen.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teofridi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor. Nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor. Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his daughter her allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off.
Ich wollte mir den
Farewell.
Haufen angucken.
Goodbye.
Ach, da geguckt. Ne?
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Wie man das genau macht. So, das sind Waffen. Waffen brauchen wir nicht. Das sind Fallen. Metalldübel. Fertigungslevel 1 habe ich leider nicht. Das ist die Mission, das ist die Weltkarte, das sind Codex, Werte, genau, Werte. Nee, ich wollte das hier weiter gucken. Das sind jetzt meine Attribute. Genau. Handwerk. Also hätte ich da einen Punkt reingemacht, könnte ich jetzt weitermachen. Das ist ja... Na gut, wir können uns ja auch erstmal andersweitig umsehen. Wenn ich vielleicht einfach mal so ein paar Dübel rumfliegen sehen. Also, wieso liegt hier so viel Kram rum? Ich will mich nicht beschweren. Also schneller kommt man weiter. Weißdorn. Echt jetzt? Ich brauche mal kurz die Karte. Aha. Was ist das da? Das machen wir später.
who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Ich glaube, wir
Do you
haben
hear
Konstantin
that?
gefunden.
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Guck.
It's not possible just now.
Someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
To my help!
Come here, my beauties.
Move away! Visions are about to see.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance,
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises.
I thank you, Excellency. The man
I need to be going. Goodbye.
Goodbye.